Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about my favorite brand of olive oil. It is called GAEA Organic Authentic Greek Extra Virgin Olive Oil. In Greek it would be more like GAEA because the G is more like a Y sound in Greek, meaning earth or land. The modern Greek word for earth is Yi. Simply the best olive oil ever. You definitely need to try this. I found this olive oil at Fresh Market and I couldn't believe that they had a Greek olive oil, and I didn't expect too much. I just thought, I'll try it and I'll see. But oh my gosh, it tastes so much better than any olive oil that I've ever tasted. So now I get it all the time, and I found out you can get it on Amazon, so I have a link for you in my bio. But what makes this very special, oh my gosh, y'all, a hummingbird just went in front of my video. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh. That hummingbird was looking me in the face as I was talking to you. Anyway, that was just, that just, whoa, wow. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I saying? This olive oil comes from small family farms, and it uses the Koroniki variety of olives. Korona means crown in Greek, and Niki means winning. So yeah, the global brand Nike comes from this word Niki. This olive oil is extremely high in polyphenols and antioxidants, which are the things that protect your cells from cancer and bad damages. It's much higher than probably what you have on the shelf. So yes, it is a bit pricier of an olive oil, but it's totally worth it because the polyphenol count is high. It is cold pressed and it is organic, and it is very, very low in acidity. Also, they do this cold press process within 3 hours of harvesting these olives. So you're getting a very, very strong, robust, fruity, like incredible flavor. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this, you are missing out, because I was shocked. So now I'm gonna show you how to make a simple dish that my daughter made up that you can make with this olive oil. Here are the ingredients I need. I just need 1 large head of broccoli or 2 smaller heads. Of course, my Greek olive oil that I love. These are Kalamata olives. They happen to be pitted. You could also use whole ones, but I'm going to go ahead and use the pitted ones. Here's 1 large lemon. And this is 8 ounces of pasta. You can use any pasta you want, but I like to use the red lentil because it's very high in protein. Look at that, 24 grams of protein per 100 gram serving. That's really good. But some people don't like the taste of lentil pasta. You can use any 8-ounce pasta that you prefer. That's all you need for the basic ingredients. Here are some optional ingredients. You could also use some feta cheese, and you can add some tomatoes. So you can use your imagination, but these are the basic ones right here that I told you about. So I brought about 2 inches of water to a boil in this stock pot. And what I'm going to do is put this steamer basket inside. And I will put the link for these 2 things in the description. Then you just put the broccoli inside. See, I have already washed it and chopped it, so it's all ready to go. You put the broccoli inside, lower the heat. I usually put it on a 4, but the steamer basket is very handy and I love it, and it's all stainless steel. So then you put the lid on for about 10 minutes. And while the broccoli is cooking, you can go ahead and cook the pasta. I just put it in a pot of slightly salted water, just a little salt, very tiny amount. And you just follow your package directions. This says 6 minutes for the lentil pasta and 2 more minutes if you want it to be a little softer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower the heat just a little bit to a medium, like a 6, and let it boil. I use this gadget right here, this lemon squeezer, to squeeze 3 tablespoons of lemon juice into this little bowl. And I will put the link for this in the description. Then what you do is you put 3 tablespoons of this olive oil into the lemon juice. And then all you do is whisk it together like so. I have these pretty heart-shaped tablespoons that I got for my daughter's bridal shower that I really like, so I'll put the link for those in the description. These are stainless steel. And then you just whisk it together. So all I have is 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I'm just whisking it together. That's all there is to it. Very easy. You can even use a whisk if you want to, but you don't have to. And to this little bowl, I add a half a teaspoon of salt, and I add a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and I stir that around really well, or whisk it, and there's your seasoning right there. And after you have drained the pasta, you go ahead and add your broccoli, pasta and my broccoli in this bowl. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a half a cup of these Kalamata olives. So that will be beautiful in there. Then you simply pour your beautiful seasoning onto your pasta and broccoli. You can mix them together gently with 2 spoons so that you don't break the broccoli too much. And if you'd like to try the variation, you could add the tomatoes and the feta cheese. So I added about a cup of chopped tomatoes after I washed them. About a cup, I just cut them in half. I washed them and cut them in half. And then I added about 4 ounces of the feta. So you could use 3 or 4 ounces. You can crumble it or keep it in little chunks. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's delicious. You could also add something like tuna fish if you wanted more protein, or salmon for that matter, or chicken. So this is very easy and versatile to work with. An easy, quick lunch or dinner idea. I also thought of adding basil from my garden. I have 3 different varieties: African blue, lemon, and holy basil. And all together I put a half a cup of basil. So yep, that would be another great addition to this pasta salad if you have fresh basil on hand. And now comes the time where I can taste it. So I am tasting the version that has the tomatoes because I like tomato and feta. And of course I love Kalamata olives, but yeah. I have to take a chunk of the feta because I love feta cheese, so. But you can leave it out if you want to. Mm. Yeah, I think it's really good. My daughter and I have always loved this meal. Thank you all again ever so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please feel free to give it a like and to comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Yasu, everyone.